That Mercedes-Benz builds the best cars, well, there's hardly any doubt about it. But of course, the next logical step is, if you have the best cars, you need the best driving skills. And these are skills you do not acquire just out of thin air. You need to practice and you need to learn. So that's why I came out with Mercedes-Benz Driving Events to this abandoned airfield in the middle of nowhere to practice fun things like drifting and other useful skills. Well, come along and we'll check out what is possible in their advanced program. Driving is, of course, a lot of fun, but especially when you can do it with skill, it's even more so. And all those driving programs that are out there are, well, let's say it, they are huge, huge fun. And now here with Mercedes-Benz Driving Events and the advanced program, well, I can tell you, it's a real hoot. But they also serve a different purpose too. And Wolfgang, tell me a little bit more about it, aside from the great fun that I'm having here.
What other purposes are there behind this?
I think the training is a really good mixture between driving dynamic and driving safety. So that means if you are able to get the car in oversteering and to make a little drift maybe, then on the road you are much more safer with the car, because you have the feeling what is the car doing if you have a problem and the car goes in oversteering or understeering. The basic it's really important, the intermediate it's really important, and if you are on the top, on the advanced training, there we have the mixture between fun and safety.
So you have a lot of exercises that train different types of situations or how to cope with different types of situations, and many of them have a everyday practicability, right?
Absolutely.
So do you think I should go back to school and start the basic and intermediate again?
I think that's really important. But we can speak a lot here. I think it's better we go to the practice.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go. Wolfgang, tell me, what kind of an exercise is this?
This is a really funny exercise. It's a typical situation in the normal traffic. We come up here with a speed from about 130 kilometers per hour, and suddenly you see on the road an end of a traffic jam, maybe. Then you have to brake really hard and really fast, and you have to avoid the obstacle. And where you have to avoid, to the left or to the right, this shows you the light, and this with a speed from 130 kilometers per hour, it's really, really hard.
So people get to thrash around the car a little bit, don't they?
Yes, absolutely.
What happens if you're driving down a highway at, say, 140 kilometers per hour and suddenly an elk or a deer pops up? Well, you have to brake and evade. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now. And that's the way.
Okay, und der nächste bitte.
Wolfgang, I'm noticing we're standing on a very special surface. Yeah. What is it and what is it used for?
You know this from Sweden, no? We are on ice in the moment.
Oh.
No, really not. It's too hot here in Germany. But this is a special surface which is similar like ice. And here we do an exercise where we go to maybe also it's an end of a traffic jam, and we have to avoid the end without braking. And so we come from the dry surface to the slippery surface, and this is really, really fun. So there, if we go on the slippery surface, we have oversteering suddenly. The ESP system is working and tries to work, but you have to countersteer a lot in this moment, and it's also an exercise, which makes really wet hands.
Ooh, so I can see a little bit of oversteer here, huh?
A lot of oversteering, you can. A lot of oversteering.
Excellent. One of the more challenging exercises is how to handle the car that oversteers, but not just oversteers, but this on a wet and very slippery surface. Let's see how I will fare without making funny faces into the camera. Here we go. So accelerate up to around 60 in a CLS 63, it's no problem. And then left and right. And here the butt comes. And caught it.